Hey, it's Fpl Plus, and here's a look at my team for game week 1. We start with Brighton's Robert Sanchez. Having only played 27 games last season, he still racked up an impressive 66 saves along with securing 10 clean sheets. Of all the goalkeepers at his price point, only Crystal Palace's Vicente Guaita scored more points last season, having played 10 games more than Sanchez. He's got a stable run of fixtures till game week 8 or so and should be able to match some of the more premium goalkeepers in that time frame. Jason Steele is the bench fodder at 4 mil and he'll play if Sanchez ever gets injured. Moving into the defense, Luke Shaw is currently the highest owned defender in FPL by a mile, which makes him a massive risk not to own. He's found form in 2021, having created the most chances of any defender in the calendar year. With his outstanding performances at the latter end of last season, along with his display at the Euros, Shaw should have a confident start to the season and is a no-brainer for my team. No surprise with the next pick either, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent had an average season last time out but ended strong with 3 clean sheets and 3 assists in the last 6 games of the season. He's carried that form into pre-season and it's expected he'll hit the ground running this year, especially since he won't be suffering from fatigue as he wasn't at the Euros. He demands a premium, but it'll be well worth it, I reckon. Next, it's Leeds' right back, Luke Ayling. With Dallas being bumped up to 5.5 mil and moved into midfield in FPL this season, Ayling is probably the way to go for Leeds' defensive assets. He's a nailed 4.5 mil defender in one of the most attacking teams in the league, a safe pick till another pick becomes obvious. Moving on to Brighton's Joel Veltman. The bonus point magnet can play either as a centre-back or be deployed as a right wing-back in place of the injured Tariq Lamptey. If he plays in the centre, he'll attract bonus points, and if he plays as a wing-back, he could be the 4.5 mil offensive defender to have. The defense is wrapped up with Norwich's Andrew Omobamidele. He didn't start for Norwich till a regular in the starting 11 needed surgery in the tail end of last season. Since then though, he's impressed and should play a part of Norwich's back 3 this season. With Grant Hanley out injured as well, this could be the alternative 4 mil starter to Tsimikas. I've avoided Tsimikas as he will eventually need to be moved out if I want to double up on Liverpool attackers in the future, unlike Norwich who I'm unlikely to invest in offensively. Let's move into the midfield. No-brainer, Mo Salah. Highest owned midfielder in FPL, great opening fixture, great attacking team, you can't avoid him. Next, it's another easy pick. Bruno doesn't face big 4 opposition till game week 8. He was significantly better against weaker opposition last season, and if that continues, he should have a blistering start to the season. I've gone with a Liverpool double up in midfield. Jota had superior points per minute played than Salah last season. He's always a threat whether he starts or comes off the bench. There's a risk here, but I'm willing to stomach it for the big potential returns against Norwich and Burnley. Next, it's Leicester's Harvey Barnes. With a decent run of fixtures to start the season and promising signs shown in the Community Shield, I think Barnes will make the difference for Leicester in the first few games this year. Last season, his stats were dampened by a serious injury causing him to miss out on the last 12 games. Despite that, he was still only behind Iheanacho and Vardy for expected goals scored in the squad. I'm confident he'll easily improve on last season if he stays fit. The final midfielder needs to be a reliable 4.5 mil bench fodder that can reliably come off the bench when required, and so I've gone with Jack Brownhill. Not much to say here as he won't see significant game time in my starting 11, but let's just hope he starts when I need him. On to the forwards. Brentford's Ivan Toney makes the cut. An incredible 33 goals and 10 assists in the championship last season have made him impossible to ignore. Brentford are a very attacking side and Toney utilises the talent around him like Mbeumo very well. He's also on penalties. Toney's 30.7% ownership makes him a safe player to punt on at this point of the season. Next, it's West Ham's Antonio, who I feel is the best value striker this season. In 24 starts last season, he managed 10 goals and 5 assists with 25 shots on target and 3 big chances created. Not convinced? He's comfortably been West Ham's top scorer in pre-season as well. When fit, he's one of the best strikers in the league and he's got decent fixtures to start with. Finally, the highest owned striker in FPL, Danny Ings. Aston Villa have a fantastic set of opening fixtures which turned bad in game week 4. Up till then though, I fully expect Ings to score a few, especially now that he'll have better service from Buendia and Watkins than he did at Southampton. When El Ghazi doesn't play, Ings could be on penalties as well. This is a no-brainer till game week 3 and it's easy to downgrade or swap to players like Bamford and DCL later on. So I've used up my entire budget and will be benching Steele, Ayling, Omobamidele and Brownhill for game week 1. And that's about it. Do check the pinned comment for any changes to the team from now until the deadline. Till then, this is FPL Plus. I hope you have a great game week 1 and I'll see you soon.